Today, we find out who's in charge of building our new Pensacola Bay fishing bridge. We walk the construction site, fly over the old bridge, and we even get to talk to one of the workers. So if you guys got some time, grab a seat and check it out. Well, that was something. So I was just parked over there and I had to move for this guy to be able to pull in. It seems like they're getting things kicked off already. All right, what is up, guys? And thanks for tuning in to Vitamin D TV. I am Vitamin D, and as you can see, we are here at the foot of the 3 Mile Bridge. Now, I am here on a random Friday. Construction is just getting kicked off over here on the new Pensacola Bay, Escambia Bay fishing bridge. Now, this bridge has been in the talks for a few years now. A company finally won the bidding, and it seems like they're going to get the construction started pretty swiftly. So they're already getting started here. We're going to move around and see what we can't see, and we're just going to kind of fill you guys in on what's taking place here. And actually, if you guys want, stay tuned into this series. This is going to be a series where I come out and I document basically the deconstruction as well as the reconstruction of our new fishing bridge, because I know how important it is to you guys, all you local anglers and just people visiting the area who want something to do. It's a pretty awesome thing that we have here in Pensacola, and I'm so glad that they're bringing it back for us. People to get out and enjoy fishing and be able to just enjoy the great outdoors, just like I like to do. So you guys hang out, and if you want, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on the progress that they're going to be making on our new bridge. And yeah, let's just move around, see what we can't see. Let's go. All right, now that we got our backpack on with all of our camera gear, we can move around a little bit and show you guys what's going on. But check this out. This area right here, this is Wayside Park, right? So this used to be a bustling little area on the weekends for us locals. You used to get a lot of people out here who would come out and throw birthday parties and things like that, and just set up under these pavilions. Large parties and gatherings used to be here on the weekends. It was like I said, it was a bustling little area for Pensacola. But of course, since Hurricane Sally, a lot of this area has been destroyed, and it's taken quite a while to get things back to normal, which they're still not too normal, but this is a huge step. So as you can see, I guess this is the company that won the bidding to do the repairs on our bridge. They're going to deconstruct the whole entire bridge, or at least what is left of our Bay Bridge, the fishing bridge portion. So Russell Marine LLC is what it looks like. They have their permits and everything. It looks like they have their contract information, numbers you can call here if you guys want to call and get some information. But of course, the park is closed, and it has been closed for a while. They got fencing up all through this area, and there's the truck I had to move out of the way from. So we're just gonna move around. I think there's a sidewalk here that I may be able to take. Let's see what this leads to. So I'm just gonna move around. Hopefully I don't get in trouble, but we'll stay out of the way of these guys. It looks like they may be getting material set up for these guys to get started. So as I was driving across the 3 Mile Bridge the other day, I did see where they were doing some surveying on the fishing bridge. So I'm not sure if they were seeing what was left of it, kind of doing some checks on maybe how stable everything was, because they are going to have to tear that down, and it is going to be some heavy duty work. So the reason I'm doing this is because this little bridge right here is a huge part of who I am and who I've become. So quite a few locals know me as Vitamin D. I have a fishing channel, as you can see, where I get out and I do a lot of fishing, and I try and teach you guys how to come out and be successful. But I honed a lot of my skills here on this Bay Bridge. So my best friend and I used to come out, and this Bay Bridge used to be a lot longer than it is. And Gulf Breeze also had a side as well, but you used to be able to drive your vehicle onto this Bay Bridge and park and camp overnight, do whatever you wanted to do. And there was a bait and tackle shop right here where we got a lot of our supplies, our snacks, and things like that. And we would just spend the whole entire weekend, or even the whole summer, on this bridge just fishing. And of course, over the years, it became very dilapidated and it started to crumble. So they deemed it instructurally sound, and then they had to decommission the bridge for years. And then eventually, they got contracts to build a new bridge. They tore down the old bridge. This is actually a fairly new bridge, but once Hurricane Sally hit, a lot of barges and things that were in the area broke free during the storm and destroyed not only our bay bridge that was getting built, but as well as our fishing bridge that was that had recently been built. So we'll get as close as we can, and I think I'm gonna put the drone in the air and show you guys the remaining pieces of what is left. You can see some of the damages underneath this bridge where some of the barges were slamming up against this bridge during all of that storm. So this is all new construction. This is our brand new Pensacola Bay Bridge. It's been here a couple years now, but a great bridge that they built for us after everything was finally done. So just to give you guys a little bit of update, they did finalize the bid on the bridge, the deconstruction as well as the deconstruction of it, and it's looking like it's going to be $22.8 million to tear down and rebuild a brand new bridge. And from what I'm hearing, it's going to be exactly identical to what is there now. No new design, just tear down and reconstruct. So it's going to be the same length, and it's going to be basically the same build. So I wouldn't expect anything more than what was already there whenever it got damaged and got decommissioned. So the expectations and the deadline for this bridge to be built is, I think, December of 2027. So it's December 5th, 2025 right now. And so it's gonna take some time, guys. So we're gonna have to be patient, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited about it, but all we can do is wait, right? The good news is that they actually are gonna start on it just like they are now, as we can see, and we will have a bridge in the next 2 years. All right, guys, so it seems like the weather has slowed down a little bit for us, and while I have this small little break, I'm gonna go ahead and take my backpack off, unpack my drone, and then we're gonna get some aerial shots and see what's actually left of this guy. And this is gonna be a continuation. I'm gonna try and come out here and film as much as I can, get you guys some up-to-date content, show you more aerial views as the time goes on, and we're just gonna keep you guys in the loop. So let's unpack our drone and let's get in the air and see.
Yeah, here, I'm nice to meet
What's going on, D? You mind if I film a little bit?
Of course, man. Yeah,
okay.
Of course.
So you work with...
I'm with Russell Marine.
Okay,
yeah.
Nice. You mind if I film both of us like this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. All right, so you said your name was?
Hunter Lovin.
Okay, I'm D. I have a local channel here, Vitamin D TV. I'm a local angler, so I'm out here just kind of seeing what you guys are up to. It looks like y'all are starting construction or deconstruction soon.
Yeah, we just mobilized a week before Thanksgiving. Cranes and barges just got here this Tuesday. So right now the process is to saw cut the entire existing bridge, and then from there go from deconstructing it, which we don't have offshore permits to dump it, so we're going to actually be breaking it inshore at Bayou Chico, the whorehouse.
Yeah.
So we'll basically demolish that whole bridge there, refurbish and resalvage all that extra concrete to be put back into construction materials. So, and then start pile driving away. It's going to be for the next year and a half, 2 years is what the expected.
2027, right?
That's what they said. Like I said, we've got, I think, a total of 145 weather dates accounted for, just in case, because with how Florida is, you know how Florida is with the weather.
I mean, look at it now.
Yeah, it's been very bad for us in the water. That's just how it is this time of year, especially in the bay with these intercoastal waters. But for the most part, though, it should be, come the first of the year, we'll have pile driving hammers going, and it's going to be hopefully it's pretty smooth operation.
Okay, so y'all aren't going to be using the bridge to make artificial reefs. You're not going to be dumping it anywhere in the bay?
No, we
okay.
can't.
So you guys are going to destroy this, break it up, and use it however you can use it,
yes.
repurpose it?
Yep, we refurbish the concrete material. It's got a crusher.
Yep.
You can go and scrap the steel, all that rebar inside the concrete. You can go and scrap all that right there. You know, refurbish, resalvage that steel, and then, you know, the concrete you can use for like driveways, base material, stuff like that you can use for any type of roadway project, or even some concrete companies actually put that back in the concrete for rock.
Nice.
So it's kind of nice being able to salvage that, and then, like I said, hopefully having it 100% removed in, I think, end of July.
Right.
So we can actually start piecemealing. So we'll demo that section out there that's already broken.
Right.
So we're going to start right there and work our way back. And once we get about 4 or 5 spans, which is where your piles are going to be at, you'll be able to actually go and start pile driving without interfering with what the demo operations are.
Right. So you guys are going with all new piling?
Correct.
Okay.
It's
so
going to be
full demolish, full rebuild from the ground up.
We'll have divers out here the first of the year. They will come in. We have these giant shears.
Right.
You roll them down those piles once we get everything else removed off the top of them, and it's got this jet system. Basically, it'll pump water into the ground so those piles have to be cut below mud line.
Right.
So no type of, you know, boats or anything make contact with it. So that's a really cool operation. It gets messy and dirty. Those divers really can't see that much down there, but it's a cool operation though. It's like I said, we'll start that at the beginning of the year.
So will the remaining piles come up out of the mud a little bit, or no?
No, there's no way to actually pull them. It's the way how old they are, and they're part of the earth now, and that mud with the suction.
Right.
Good luck.
Right. Okay. Will those act as some type of like artificial reef to where the fish are going to be able to swim around them?
Actually, no. So the old piles, like I said, they're going to be buried underground. You will never see them.
Yeah.
They will never be visible above the bottom of the seafloor, whatever you want to call it. We call it the mud line.
Right. Okay. And so it's going to be a tear down and reconstruct. It's going to be identical as to what we see here now.
It's going to be a little bit wider, 4 foot wider, and it's actually going to run down 150 foot longer.
Okay, nice. That's news to us. So 4 foot wider and 150 foot longer. So that's a big deal right there.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, it's going to be, hopefully the anglers are happy with this now that everyone, the community's seen what's been going on. The current conditions of this bridge, as you can see, that one side.
Right.
It's not safe at all the way it was, and how they let people still go on it kind of amazed me. Structural integrity of it, there's no structural integrity at all.
Right. I wouldn't want to.
If we have another hurricane, this thing would come down. Something bigger than Sally, this bridge would be knocked down in a heartbeat. Because actually down there, those piles, where it's actually broken up where the gap is, the only thing holding them is the rebar. The piles aren't even connected.
Here's my last question. So FEMA has put up money towards the funding of it. Are they paying for the majority of it? Who's paying for the majority of it?
Some of it, from what I was told, 95% was FEMA.
Wow.
And then DOT, since this was their project with Hurricane Sally, they covered the rest.
Okay, so Skanska's not gonna put any money towards it? Okay.
That's a whole nother conversation topic for another day.
Yeah, we might not want to speak on those guys.
It'll be cool, and like I said, it's one of those things. I'm from the area, being able to build a bridge in your hometown. It's a cool feeling, especially something this. It's very simple. I say it's simple. It's a very cool design, and it's actually going to have lights on it. The old one didn't, so it'll have lights on it. Like in the sidewalk you see here, it's also going to have overhead lights. Is it going to have lights shooting down into the water? Yeah, we'll have aesthetic lighting, just like this.
All right, so that's going to help your night fishing a huge bit. So night fishing should be pretty good. So
aesthetic lighting will come out, and it's going to mirror what they have here essentially. And it's electrical will be. Like I said, it's very simple, cut and dry design. There actually is no pouring concrete. Everything's precast.
Yeah, okay.
So think of it like a Lego set. We're just going to piece it together now.
Right.
There is no pouring concrete, anything like that. They'll all come in on barges, and we literally pick them and set them. That's how
that makes me feel good, because there was a situation that was going on with the builders of the 3 Mile Bridge, where there was talks that they might have been mixing like the salt water from the bay, mixing some of their concrete, and there were chunks falling out as they were building it. So as it dried, it would crumble and break apart in some areas, and a lot of the locals were concerned about that.
Yeah,
so,
and the other thing too that we're doing here, it's not just the bridge we're working on.
Yeah.
So we actually have a contract 75 foot that way from the bridge, and then another 50 foot going towards 3 Mile. We have a contract to do, I call it a seahorse, but it's going to map out the seafloor. Any debris we have to remove.
On the Pensacola side?
Yeah, on the Pensacola side, any debris from where Hurricane Sally and the bridge construction, all that stuff, all that debris, construction debris, all that, there's a lot of big hunks of concrete, all that's going to be removed.
Okay, because I fish out here a lot on my small Cape Horn, and I look for that structure, and there's a lot of fish that hang out above and around that structure, and that's really how I can guarantee my success. But it sounds like they're going to be cleaning up the seafloor a little bit, or the bay floor.
The concrete can stay. What the problem is there was stuff as far as like air compressors, generators, welders, stuff like that that have motors with oil.
Oh.
I'm sure the oil's probably already been dispersed into the environment, but we need to get that metal. The concrete can stay in there.
Right.
It's the metal, with it corroding like that, it's not really good for the environment.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the part we're actually focusing on. Is anything metallic, metal, steel related stuff like that. Basically it's gonna be like a giant magnet.
Gotcha.
And we magnet fish it out.
Gotcha. All right.
So it's a cool operation. Are you gonna be out here tomorrow?
Probably not.
Okay.
What you got going tomorrow?
Hey, if you want to, tomorrow we'll be out here. If you want to get on the deck, I can walk you through it.
Oh yeah, well, I'll make an effort to show up.
Yeah, like so
you give me a time and I'll show up.
We're gonna be here from 7 to 2.
Okay.
So if you want to get an actual tour of it, I can walk you through everything.
Okay.
Just today, can't really do that, but tomorrow I can definitely do that.
Okay, sounds good. Well, maybe tomorrow we'll get out here and we'll walk the actual bridge and show you guys what it looks like from on top of the bridge. And I appreciate you stopping and talking to me. Here, I'll get your number. That way we can connect tomorrow and make that happen.
Yeah, of course, man.
All right. All right, guys, so that was Hunter. He was kind enough to come over and check out what we had going on and lended us a lot of information. So now we're gonna go ahead and put the drone in the air, do some aerial shots for you guys, get you kind of a before look. So this is gonna be kind of a before look before all deconstruction gets started. And they got a lot going on here in the near future. But enjoy these drone shots, and we'll see you guys back here after we land that drone. Let's go. All right, so wrapping up with the drone, I hope you guys enjoyed those shots, and I hope you guys are excited about this new bridge that they're about to start constructing. First they're going to deconstruct and then they're going to reconstruct, but a few exciting new details that we figured out today. For one, The new bridge is going to be 4 foot wider. So this one is on the more narrow side. 4 foot wider is a huge deal for this bridge that they're going to build. And for 2, it's going to be 150 foot longer. So that is very exciting news. This one is on the shorter side. Like I said, our bridge before, it was even longer. So huge news, huge details that we figured out today. I hope you guys are excited about it as I am. I'll probably do some fishing on it. I'll probably take my daughter, my girlfriend on it, and we'll get some experience and hopefully take home some fish to eat. So awesome news today. We're gonna be going into detail and doing some updates as time progresses on what these guys are up to. And tomorrow, I think Hunter, our guy who we spoke to that works at Russell, he's gonna offer us a little walk-on trip. So we may come out and do that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, and be sure to hit subscribe if you want to stay up to date on what they have going on our Pensacola, our fishing bridge that we're getting rebuilt right here in our hometown, Pensacola, Florida. So I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'm Vitamin D for Vitamin D TV, and I'm out. Peace.